welcome to Elks 101. Another episode of Elks Central, breaking this one down.
Reagan, touchdown Edmonton! Fajardo, Dunbar, back on top go the Elks!
Okay, welcome in. Elks 101, Declan, Eddie, and Rick. That intro, it ended a little abruptly, caught me off guard. I wasn't even fully ready to go on the intro, but I think we got it done. Elks 101, March 9th. Couple things we want to talk about. 3 Down Nation had a article breaking down the Elks depth chart. Curly Giddens Jr. had some comments. CFL.ca had an article that was one key offseason decision for every West Division team. So we'll talk about all that. But of course, first, how was the weekend? How are we?
It was a good weekend. Chilling. Windy.
Dude, it was
windy, huh?
yesterday. Was that yesterday? It was yesterday, right?
It was
was so windy. I was driving back. I was driving back home and I was at like a red light, and you know, one of those like traffic things, whatever, just road signs. It was moving so crazy. And I was sitting there just in my car at this red light thinking, like, is this gonna blow onto my car and like crush my car?
It was howling out there. It's good daylight savings too. Does that affect you?
It got me. I can't lie. It didn't. Maybe it's my old age. Like, I'm getting up there now. It's getting me.
Hour.
Dude, because I was up too. Because what did I do? Oh yeah, like I hung out with my friends on Saturday night, watched UFC fights, got home, and sure enough, 2 turned to 3, just like that. I was up at 9 the next day, which isn't late, but it's one of those ones like you'd like to get a little bit. Yeah, you know. Yeah.
I feel like that was a good weekend though overall. A little bit warmer temps, so it was nice.
Yeah, it was not. Well, it was decent walking weather. Take the dog out. It was wet, but it was you know.
Walk around that estate you stay by.
Yeah, man. Go look at all the houses. Pretend I'm one of them. We're like, yeah, those are my neighbors.
Gotta show your gate pass
inside the gated fences.
Yeah, we had some friends come over for like a game night on Friday. I was gonna make a joke like, yeah, when you get to the guard at the gates, just tell them you're here to see Declan.
Or just look for the blue Focus.
yeah.
That'll stick out.
Yeah, look for the blue Kia Rio among all the Porsche Cayennes.
That's what it is. It's
and Lambo Aventadors. Dude, again,
the Focus.
Man, I love that little car. Dude, because I never owned I never owned a new car. Like, I went from I had a 98 Corolla. That was my first car. Loved that car, by the way. Like, if someone gave me a 98 Corolla today, I think I would take it. Like, I'd be like, yeah, I got it.
Thing is, a 98 Corolla would still run today.
That's what I'm saying, man. What eventually happened with that one was I blew my clutch. And
standard, huh?
Yeah. Every car I've ever owned had been standard up until this one.
Yeah.
And I was kind of hesitant to get this one because I wanted to still drive a standard, just because it's like an elitist thing. You're like, yeah, I drive stick, not a big deal. But I was like sitting there thinking about it. I was like, what? Like, I just need to. So I want to drive a standard to just be stuck in traffic all the time. Like, what do I need a standard for?
Are you a righty or lefty?
Righty. Yeah.
Strike me like you'd be a lefty.
Oh, I like that. That's a compliment. Lefties are cold. Yeah. Lefties got a little they got some swag to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
My daughter's a lefty.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird.
No, she's got some swag to her. I can tell.
Lefty.
It's like writing left is tough because you smudge all the. Does she? There's special left-handed. Yeah.
She's in the big color phase and stuff.
What I wanted to do, I went through a little bit of a phase where I wanted to teach myself to be ambidextrous.
You would,
but I gave up after
you are him.
Yeah.
What kind of things were you doing though?
So I was brushing my teeth with my left hand.
Yeah.
I was like anytime I had to do something simple, use a key, I would use my left hand, eat with my left hand. I would open packages with my left hand.
Would you consider
things
yourself
that.
Above average with the left?
I would say, yeah, definitely a little bit above average with my left, just because I think it's not something no one cares about that. No one's cognitively, thinking about it. And then also the other thing is obviously in boxing, your jab is your most important punch. So that being my left hand,
and that's why nobody thinks about it is the athletics. I think the background. If you're just your average Joe, no offense, you're not thinking
for sure
of the left. Where even in football, you got to work left moves, and things like that.
Exactly. Yeah, and my favorite basketball move was a step back to my left, off the dribble with the left hand. So yeah, things like that. When I was a kid, when I was really young, I batted left as well in baseball. So there were a few things, but
what are you shooting golf?
Right.
Yeah, same here.
But
You're right.
what I shoot in golf is 120. That's the real answer. We're
You're
not.
not a golfer.
Dude, I'm so lucky. I have one friend who's like another like terrible golfer. Like I love getting out with my buddies on the course. It's always a lot of fun, like great time. And I know a couple guys who are like good, who shoot like 70s and stuff. But most of the time when I'm going with friends, like we're just getting out there to have fun. So it's like whatever. But it is nice having one friend who also shoots like 110. Yeah. You know what I mean? Who I can like.
You're not just
exactly. Yeah. Like we can go out there and just be like, we know we're bad at this. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah, just exactly. Mess around.
What did you get up to this weekend, Eric?
I was just working all weekend, but it was pretty chill. Nice little weekend. The time change doesn't really bother me too much, but no, I'm just a big fan of this the weather starting to change a bit here, right? Warming up.
Yeah.
It has to get wet here in order to dry it, melt everything and dry it up. So it is what it is. Let's just get rid of this -20, -15 shit and get almost
spring. Like I think spring is definitely the worst season.
Oh, for sure.
Spring sucks, but it's like wet and
it's good and
filthy.
Yeah.
Okay, so we do have a spring apologist.
It's gross, but it's nice because it's no longer the -40, the -30s are gone, so it's turning. There
is a feeling, like an uplifting feeling, knowing that it's coming. The sun is shining when it's +15 out, 12 out. It's nice, right?
+4, you got the window open. The heat's still on, but the window's open.
But it is ugly. This is that season too where you go through a whole jug of washer fluid a day type deal.
Dude, for sure.
Like it's very annoying. Yeah, but it's worth it. It is worth it. It's a necessary evil.
Yeah.
I totally know what you're saying, Rick.
It's like the doing a little bit of cardio at the end of a workout. You're like, this is necessary. It sucks, but it's necessary and it'll be good at the end.
So if you guys are ranking the seasons, how are we stacking them up?
Winter, spring.
You think winter's the worst?
Yeah.
I came around on winter. A little bit.
Winter offers like it's fine, but it doesn't offer anything. Whereas at least spring, it's messy, and at least the weather's coming. It has that, like I said, that feeling. I don't know how to explain that nostalgic. Do you guys get that?
See, I get that.
Spring
I get
feeling?
that a little bit, but it's like my thing is here in like Edmonton, it exists for pretty much a week. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like it's same thing. Like fall is my favorite season, but fall in Edmonton is like 3 weeks.
Fall, no, yeah, it's shorter, but
because here's the thing. There's here's the other thing with fall that I think, and let me know where you guys come in on this. Fall, it kind of has like 3 falls in Edmonton packed into like a 2 month, maybe 3 month span, where it's like summer fall, where it's like still kind of warmish. Everything's like yellow, it's orange, it's really beautiful. Then you get like a true fall where
pre-Halloween.
Yeah, exactly. Where things are like the leaves are crunchy and the wind picks up a little bit. And it's kind of got some like Salem, Oregon kind of vibes to it. It's perfect football weather. And then you have winter fall where everything's dead. You can tell snow's right around the corner. It's cold.
I get that for sure.
So like my thing is like I love that summer fall. I like the fall era too. This is also I love how I'm saying it. Like I just made this up, but I love like that.
This is that fall.
Yeah. I love like the summer fall aspect. I love the fall aspect. But it's so I feel like I have like 3 weeks in September and like 2 weeks in October.
So what are the seasons? Rank the seasons.
For me, I'll go quick. Fall #1, easy #1. It's got Halloween, football, Thanksgiving, like. I love the weather. It's nostalgic. It's great running weather. It's great. Like you walk, like it's just everything about it I like. Bud Light apples. You can't they flow. Summer #2, winter #3, and then spring distant 4. Like I'm really out on spring. You guys are a little more in on it. I'm really out on spring. It's just because I hate like filth. And there's like glitter everywhere. There's dirt everywhere.
It's wet. Your cars are nasty.
Dude, you don't even step outside. You go from garage to your car to work, and somehow you're like soaked up to your knees. You're like, how'd this happen? Like it's
your pants as you touching the car, getting in and out, getting all dirty and stuff.
Touch a handle, bro, and it's like more diseases than you've ever seen.
You touch your face to the mic though.
Yeah, that's true.
That's worse.
Yeah, you're right. I do. I lean on it. Yeah.
Give me summer, give me fall, give me spring, give me winter.
Okay, wait, say that again. Summer, fall, spring, winter.
I'm there too. That's my
man. So you guys are out on winter, hey? I came around.
And summer is not first for you, huh? Fall.
I've never been. I don't love the heat.
Give me the heat.
Oh, please give me the heat.
Give me heat.
I've never loved the heat.
That's spring, man. That's the coming out of the tunnel, the dark tunnel, and you just see the light. I don't care what I got to walk through. If I'm walking towards that light, just give me the fucking light.
There's no summer without spring.
Yeah.
Chew on that.
that's deep. Is that T.S. Eliot?
Yeah, that's deep right there. That's C.S. Lewis, baby.
Dude, like summer's It's summer here is really nice because I was like, well, less now, but like when I was growing up, winter, it felt like it was legitimately 6 months. It was like October to like April.
It is feeling less.
It's a
and less
little
by the year.
shorter now. It's not quite as cold. So summer, yeah, it was like really nice when you actually would have those really hot like July and August.
You guys have air conditioning, right?
Yep.
No, I mean at
You
my apartment I don't.
you do at the Kingdom.
Yeah, at the Kingdom, we
Yes,
got it.
yes.
Dude, at my place, I got one fan that lives in all 3 rooms, bro. I just rotate that thing.
And you don't, huh?
Yeah. I've got the little
Oh, okay.
the little portable
Okay,
one. Stick it in the
yeah.
window.
Yeah.
100%. You need that, man.
It's loud though.
Yeah.
Portable, but you
I
got
don't
one.
mind it, man.
At
It's
least
like-
you're crispy.
Yeah.
You got
I'll
crispy
turn
air.
on the fan in the summertime, anyways. Just kind of. I like some noise, so
Yeah.
it doesn't really
As
bother
long as
me.
it's crispy air, you're laughing.
100%.
Yeah, I like the
Yeah.
white noise too. That
Yeah.
comes with things like that.
You got to have that AC out here because it gets, man, those
gets cooking, bro.
32, 33 days when you don't have AC, I feel for those people.
Oh man, yeah, for sure.
These summer
Ooh.
nights sometimes stick around at 28, 29.
Yeah, man.
Dude,
Ooh.
in my apartment, like it gets so sweltering, like so hot, like
What
doesn't
floor are you on?
5th.
Oh, man.
Heat
Right
rises a little bit. Like
Yeah,
it
right
gets
in the
bad in
thick
some
of
of
it.
those summers. Yeah, like your sweat, dude. Yeah, I feel like I'm in Qatar or something.
Stale.
Like, dude, they think they have it bad. Come
Yeah,
stay
yeah,
at
yeah,
Unit
come-
504 for a night.
Exactly.
Let me know how you guys
Step away
feel.
and
I'll
all
put you
over.
up for a night and we can compare. Like it's tough. You were okay. Here, let's talk about this because you were clowning me a little bit for my breathe right strip. Got to clear things up. Not a big deal,
Clear, no pun intended.
dude. Because here's the other thing. You were talking about how like some guys used to play with it. JC, obviously current DC for the Elks.
Big breathe right guy.
I've never thought to like wear it during a workout ever. Because for me, like I don't know what it is, but there's something like I don't want to like compromise like lung capacity, whatever it is. Because I just feel like once I do that, I won't be able to like return to what it had. Because for the longest time, I wouldn't take my inhaler before I would work out or go for runs,
But
whatever.
the lungs are self-restoring, so
Yeah,
they do heal themselves.
yeah, for sure. And now it's like I wouldn't think to do it without. But for a long time, I just had like a weird mindset of like I can't.
Compromise.
Like, yeah.
I feel you. No, the breathe rights are clutch. I'm surprised for a guy who's willing to wear them around just day to day like you.
Oh yeah,
First of all, hats off. I get the grind.
yeah, man.
Second of all,
That's
how
how you know you're
not
getting
aware
older.
to the extra strengths. The extra strengths is the way to go.
I guess,
They're
yeah.
thick, man. They're thicker.
Just open
Everything
it
you
right
use
up.
really
from now
pull.
on should be extra strength.
They really pull.
Yeah, I guess
what I'm
like
saying?
you get to an age where it's like everything should be extra
Everything
strength.
you
like-
use, I don't care. Tylenol,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
not
got
big on
it.
those, but if I'm
If you're gonna
Cool.
take it, take it.
nighttime cold pills, those are the one I go to because I need to fall asleep when I'm sick.
Yeah.
Pop a couple, they have to be extra
Gotta
strength,
be
man.
the
At this
extras.
point, come on, what's regular strength gonna do?
No, I'm with you, Rick.
Mm.
With you on that
Can you just get them at like any pharmacy? The extra strength.
Oh yeah, man.
for sure.
Maybe I'll go pick them
Would
up.
you
after
walk
this.
around with the tan strip?
Oh yeah,
You would, eh?
yeah, for sure.
Because the clear, you can hide the clear. But
Yeah, yeah.
once-
But even
the
I
tan,
can't
just
stop
put on-
staring at it.
But I
dude.
also-
Yeah, just put on some runners and some shorts. It looks like you're running everywhere. It's like I'm just
Fair
between
enough.
sprints. right
yeah,
now.
exactly. Yeah, I'm just
Yeah.
between sets. But dude, my other thing is, yeah, like I was kind of surprised how hard I got clowned for it. I was like, I'm trying to breathe, guys. Like,
I'll
yeah,
wear breathe rights like solid 4 times a week.
yeah.
Like,
Just
I
not
get
out and
it.
about.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
usually not out and about.
Yeah, people were like, I remember I wore them to like work on Friday, and people were like, Josh was like, what are you wearing? What are you doing?
had
And I was
people
like,
texting me.
yeah,
I
yeah,
should
yeah.
have sent you that. Someone texted me a picture that saying, "What's Deck doing?"
Didn't even comment on the show. Just went straight to Eddie. Went straight to the source to clown me
Like, what is
vicariously
going on with
through
this
him.
guy?
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, dude. I didn't think people were like. I didn't even think people would like say anything.
But I get it, man. Big breathe rate. Look how crooked my nose is. When you
Yeah,
look at me head
yeah,
on.
yeah, for sure.
Oh, you knew. You didn't even have to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Brother,
Oh,
brother
yeah.
really knew that thing was crooked. But yeah, like breathe out this.
I know.
nostril.
Yeah,
Outta
dude.
here.
That's my. I can't wait. Yeah, this
Yeah,
one. I
oh,
can't
yeah.
breathe out my right
Terrible.
nostril at
Right,
all.
that
Like,
wet plug
They
too.
both have to be working.
Yeah.
yeah, and the terrible, like the worst part is like being a mouth breather, I think is worse, like just medically for
It
you.
is.
Yeah. But my thing is also like when not to keep throwing it back to this, but like in like boxing, it's you have to breathe out of your nose.
Totally.
Like you can't breathe out of your mouth ever. So you really like focus on not obviously in that, but just like from there you focus on being like breathing through your nose and like all you do and having one nostril like completely plugged
Yeah,
all the
it's no
time.
good
Like
for
it's like you know what I mean?
Just
So-
from getting hit.
I think so. I don't know.
Probably.
It got to a point where you just like stop going to the doctor for stuff.
Yeah.
And then, when I stopped boxing, I just was like, hey, I guess I really can't breathe out of my nose.
I'm actually due to get the surgery. I
Yeah.
have the consult and everything.
Really? I was supposed to have an appointment with the ear, nose, and throat doctor. Just never get. I don't think my doctor's great. No, that's dude. Like, no, the doctor, hard profession. I could never be a doctor. Nowhere near smart enough. I could obviously never be a surgeon. There is, I think, a little truth to like these guys don't really care or know
There's truth.
about you. Like, you know, like, dude, I went into this is actually a crazy one. I went into my doctor for my last appointment. It was like in October, November. She wanted to get me tested for asthma. I've had asthma since I was 10, and she's the one who refills my inhaler prescriptions.
Yeah, that's
it's ridiculous. She's very kind, she's very nice, but I'm just sitting there thinking like, what are we doing? She is retiring in October, so I got to find a new doctor anyway, which is going to be
you really do
for sure, especially at like my age, like. Because in my age, like you're generally like things aren't, you know, that bad. Like you don't really need to, but like there are obviously young people who get sick, and it's just like, oh no, like it's anxiety about, you know, it's this. It's no one actually really takes you seriously. Yeah. And fair play, like 95% of the time at this age, like things are okay. But I'm still, man, health is wealth. Like I'm not, dude. Like if I get cancer, you know, that's God's plan. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. But if I spend a year's worth of fighting for myself in doctor's office just to get turned away, like that's kind of another issue. It's
not good.
You know what I mean? So
no. That is a whole different issue. Yeah, you got to be your own.
100%, man.
A little OCD with the doctor
for sure.
Any little thing, and I'm hitting my doc up. Unfortunately, you know, I still have a team doctor that I see.
Yeah, really.
One of the Oilers doctors and team doctor with the double E. So yeah, I like to trust him, but he definitely brushes me off.
Dude, for sure. Yeah,
like you'll be fine.
Like I'll bring something up. I'll be like, hey, XXXX, I got all these symptoms of this thing. And I was like, nah.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay. Well,
that's just, you'll be fine.
Yeah. And I think
honestly, it's like that.
I think from like what I hear, obviously I can never experience this firsthand, but I think like women have it pretty tough too. Like there's not a lot of people going to bat for like women in the, like it's all just like, well, you having kids? Like that's kind of the beginning and end of the combo. So I don't know.
So much going on too.
Yeah.
The hormones so different.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But health is wealth. Go get checked. If you don't put off those doctor's appointments. Go get checked. Yearly physicals. Yeah.
Check your balls.
Yeah, man. Have a friend check them for you. Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. I had a lump on my nut.
Really?
Yeah. I got it checked. It was nothing. Turned out to be just like a little vein.
Yeah, my
vein that was kind of clogged up.
Really, huh?
Yeah.
My dad did too. Yeah, because that's my thing. Like, so my grandpa, he had cancer like a couple times, died from it. He had like I forget the name. He had like a really aggressive form of cancer. They found it. He was like dead a week later. He had cancer before that, but my dad had something on his. My uncle has it now. My aunt died from it like 6 weeks, diagnosis to death. Jeez. I think my other grandpa had it as well on the other side. So like, it's definitely in the family tree. So that's why I'm saying, like, when I go to the doctor, I'm like, hey, I want to be a little proactive about this. And they're like, nah, you're young. I'm like, you know.
But still, it's in the genes.
Well, let's just do the test instead. Like, I'll get the blood work done. I didn't
quit asking. I asked, check the blood work.
That was another thing. I got blood work done a while ago. Not to harp on this too much. Never heard back until I finally went in. And
but no news is good news usually.
So yes, for sure. My thing is, again, with all respect, I kind of think they forgot to even check. Yeah, because I went in the next appointment that was like however long later, and she was like, "Oh yeah, let's check that," and it was like fine, which obviously it is. But my thing is like, I'm like, we're just checking it now. Like we couldn't have.
She checked out. That's what she is.
She's retiring in October, so
she's checked out.
Yeah, and she's very kind. She's very nice, but it's like.
She don't give a damn.
It's like, listen, I'll go make a friend who's really nice.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, Eddie and Rick, they're pretty nice to me on Mondays and Fridays. Like, let's.
Oh, by the way, let's check your blood work.
Yeah. Exactly. So, I'm not here to rip on,
No, I feel you. It's funny.
But maybe other people are in the same boat, and I'm a voice for the voiceless right now. They're listening, like, hey, yeah.
We are here for the people.
Exactly. All right, let's do this. Let's break down the 3 Down Nation. They came out with the Elks depth charts going into the 2026 season. I'll go just kind of position group by position group on offense and defense and let you guys know what you think. And this is obviously, very preliminary. They don't have a lot to go on, as do we. But this is what they came out with for the defense, for the secondary. So they have JJ Ross. Like, they actually didn't list field and boundary, but I think we know which guy is which. They have JJ Ross at corner, Cordell Jackson at half, They had Jalen Garnes at safety, Kobe Williams at half, Terrell Ford at the other corner. That would be that field corner, obviously. But this is what I thought was really interesting. They had Royce Mechie as the third string safety. So they had Jalen as the starting safety. They had Cordell as the starting defensive half, and then Royce Mechie as that third string safety, like I said. So, I mean, across the board, like JJ and Terrell, your corners, yes. Kobe as your field half, yes. But then you're like, okay, do you like Jalen at safety? Do you like Royce as your third string safety? Do you like Cordell as your what is that? Boundary half. You guys cool with all those? Like, how would you kind of shake it up?
Yeah, I'm good with it. I mean, the reality is with Royce, it's coming off an Achilles.
Yeah.
So you just need to see that's what it really ultimately comes down to is coming off of that type of an injury, a brutal injury. Got to see how the player moves and see how they can read and react back there. How can you put your foot in the ground and cut and redirect? That's going to be a big tell-all. So having him third on the depth chart, that means nothing to me at this point in time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just seeing how the player really is at camp and can he come back? Can he compete? That's going to be the biggest thing. He's not even going to be competing initially for a depth chart position. Like, I think it's just going to see, like, how does he hold up?
Yeah. And, like, this is my thing. Like, and obviously this is all, like, super preliminary from 3 Down Nation. But, like, would you guys say just at the best, like, Royce is more talented than Jalen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just having known and seen a lot more pro game tape.
Right.
Jalen's going into his third year?
Second.
Yeah,
because he was a rookie. He was a rookie. He was team rookie nominee
team
last
rookie
year.
last year. Right. I'm tripping. Yeah. So, and Royce is going into a 7th, I believe.
Yeah. Is it that long now, man? Wily vet. 7 years, man. He
was in his 6th season this past year.
7 years is a long time to play.
Brother Rick, can you check that?
I'm on it.
Fact check me.
Because I like Cordell at that boundary half because it leads us into the next one. I'll do the linebackers now. And this is funny how they have it divvied up. So they have Kenny at the Sam, which makes sense with Jalen at safety and Cordell at defensive half. They have Joel as the Mac, and they have Nick playing the Will.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, like I saw that and I was like, whoa, because I thought it was pretty locked in. Joel was going to be your Will. Nick and Brock would be fighting for the Mac, probably leaning Nick, just because I think again at that top end, with the top end ability, he's a little bit better. But the fact like they have Joel at the Mac and Nick at the Will. Now I know Nick played a lot of Will when Niles was here playing the Mac.
Yeah.
But my thing is kind of like, well, Joel came in, played the Will last season very successfully. And with Niles' departure, it kind of opens up the lane for Nick to play the Mac. Obviously, Brock competing for that spot too. So I thought it was a little funny they had Joel at the Mac and Nick at the Will.
I like that, though.
You like Joel at the Mac?
I do. A little more running. You get to cover a little more field, you could say, at the Mac. And I think Joel is more, equipped for that physically, just with his body tight, the way he runs and moves out there. You have to cover essentially from middle of the field on out to the strong side, right, to the strong boundary. Whereas Will, you're on the weak side of the field into the boundary. So it's a little less space. So kind of contain Nick Anderson there.
So yeah, okay. So what do you think some of Nick Anderson's best skill sets are that'll allow him to
playing close to the box, tackle? He's a tackling machine.
He is a tackling machine. Yeah.
I think Joel, like I said, with his body type, a little longer, leaner, covers a little more, not faster, but can cover more space. On a play-to-play basis than Nick Anderson.
Interesting.
Nick can still move around and get out there, but I think just with Joel, I think of the area that he needs to cover as a Mac. I think he's just better served to do that. And Nick is still going to get his chance to make mad plays because he's going to be super close to the box, being the Will. But I just think totally based off how they look physically, I get it.
Okay.
I get it.
So you like Joel at the Mac, Nick at the Will. Do you think the coaching staff will echo that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in Brock, it'll be Joel and Brock Mogensen fighting for that spot, I believe.
Keep Nick at the Will. Okay. Well, I like
Joel
to hear
has
it because
the ace up his sleeve is Canadian, right?
Yeah. Fake
For the
Canadian,
record,
but
Royce is 7 done and he's starting his 8th.
Wow, 7 done going
That's,
into
man,
8.
8 years
That's
professional
going
ball
into
is
7.
crazy. Good for
Wow.
him, man. Like that's really tough to do. Okay, the defensive line here. So they got Jordan Williams playing the nose. They got Brinkman playing D tackle. They have Noah Taylor as one starting defensive end. They have Malik Carney as the other. And then they have Brandon Barlow and Robbie Smith as two backup defensive ends and Noah Curtis as the backup defensive nose. So one thing here is Noah Curtis obviously missed the entirety of last season with the injury, but was really had a really good 24 season. Robbie obviously has the huge price tag. Where do you come out on how that one shapes up? Like Malik Carney, I think that totally makes sense. Noah Taylor, I think, has earned it, but it's sometimes tough to start him over a guy in Robbie Smith when Robbie's getting that huge price tag. And then Jordan Williams at the nose, I get that. Jared Brinkman as D tackle, I get that as well. Brandon Barlow as the other backup defensive end, I get that as well. So I guess maybe what it comes down to for me and for you guys is Noah Taylor or Robbie Smith. Do you go with the guy who kind of earned it, or do you go with the guy with that huge price tag who you feel like you maybe have to play?
Well, the club has shown that they will do that last year when they started Noah Taylor over Smith late in the season when Smith was healthy. So they've shown that they're not going to be political and they're not going to just stick with the guy with the biggest price tag, which you need to do, which is the healthy thing to do. It's not healthy if Robbie Smith doesn't deserve the play time just because he's making a big salary. It's not fair or a good thing for a team just to insert him as a starter. That's not going to be the right thing to do. And Ed Hervey, Coach Killam, they've proven that they're going to do right by their players. So I totally agree with that defensive line starting rotation. And then you get Robbie Smith coming off the bench. He needs to come out and earn it, man. He needs to really earn his salary, and he needs to earn his playing time.
Do you think the him being Canadian will factor in? Because
no, it won't. Because they have Joel, they have Tyrell Ford, they have Royce, depending on his health and what they do back there. So they'd be more of a luxury to start a Canadian on the defensive line.
Okay.
They got to play the best players, and this is a position group that has been sorry for the past many seasons. So they need to play the best players that are producing. I don't care about your passport, and I don't care about your salary, man. It can be a bunch of guys on rookie minimum.
Let me ask you this: like, how much, for Coach Killam in his mind when he sees Ed sign a guy like Robert at that huge price tag, he's like, "Whoa, man! You just signed my third string defensive end for $270K. Like, whoops!" Yeah. Like, how much of that plays in his mind?
Well, the political answer that Killam would always give is like, "We're lockstep with decisions. We agree, and it's Ed's job to find the players." But yeah, I think I'm not here to dog on the dude at all, but organizationally, I think you see what you have, and I think you understand that contract's a bit overpriced. Even with him taking a $40K pay cut, it's way overpriced.
For sure.
Just based off what I've seen. And I know that the cap has gone up, so the dynamics of contracts change in the sense of the percentage they're taking, but still, like, man, the career production, just because you're Canadian defensive end, the career production doesn't align with what he's making salary-wise. It doesn't. That's just the reality of it, man.
Yeah, he was. I mean, like, you would make the argument he was paid just based on his talent and upside, and then didn't perform up to
had
what
that
we
huge
thought.
Grey Cup, right on the biggest stage.
Blocked field goal.
I think he had 2 sacks in the game. Like, he had a whale of a game.
Yeah,
huge impactful game. But he's getting paid a couple times contracts later now because of it.
Like, you want players who can show up in the biggest moments in those Grey Cup games in the playoffs. Like, this is a club that also has to make the playoffs. Like, you're not going to make the playoffs 2 sacks on the season. Like,
career high of 4, right?
I think 6. Yeah,
career high of 6. Yeah.
But even like so you're breaking it down. You're getting paid like $40K a sack.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little pricey.
Yeah, it's great expectations.
Yeah,
great expectations. Heavy as the head of the crown. Who wears it?
All right, let's move over to the offense now. So the line. This will really help with the ratio. They got 4 Canadians. So this is how they have it broken down. They have Carter O'Donnell at right tackle, Coulterwood Manzi at right guard, David Beard at center, Mark Corte at left guard, and they have Brendan Bordner as the starting left tackle with Jordan Murray, who replaced him last season down the stretch for Hamilton as that backup left tackle spot. How do we come out on that? Because this is, you don't like any of it.
I like kind of it.
Yeah, like Borden or Murray. I mean, they're obviously both left tackles. That's just put that how you want right now on March 9th. That'll play out in camp. We're gonna see how that works out. But one of those two guys will be your left tackle.
Yeah.
Then so Corte at left guard, Beardo at center, Coulterwood Manzi at right guard, Carter O'Donnell at right tackle. That'll be really interesting to see how it plays out as well. But as it stands right now today, how would you kind of shake that one out?
You can get by. You certainly can get by, and they have the luxury of having some depth. But man, Mark Corti is not my left guard.
You don't want you don't want him starting at all.
I don't want him starting at guard.
Too small
at this point in the career. Yeah, at this point in the career.
You are forgetting he was Declan's offensive line nominee for the Elks 2025.
Yeah.
Does that carry any weight?
It carries absolutely zero.
Oh
weight.
man, all right.
Because
guy doesn't know ball.
We spoke to Matt O'Donnell. We spoke to Justin Sorensen. And I'm sure myself as well, but I'm sure you've spoken to other football heads off the record too. And we all agreed that David Beard was better offensive lineman. You're the only one. You're the odd man out.
Yeah. Listen, I wasn't out on David Beard. I made
You're just in on Mark.
I just made my point clear. Like I thought Beardo had a few more glaring mistakes, and I thought Corte was
the one bad mistake.
Yeah, two instances on the same play. Yeah. And Corte, he wasn't like Mark Corte. Probably not going to ever win any most outstanding offensive lineman awards, but I thought he was just steady, and I thought he was steady from an offensive line that was spent a lot of the year being pretty Swiss cheese. Like, you're gonna have like Martez Ivy cut.
The whole right side, like
Brett Boyko and Krueger McKellar.
That was a tough combo.
That was
a really tough combo for sure.
Yeah.
But Mark,
that's why little Mark Corte don't look so bad in comparison.
I'm not dogging him, but it just as a guard, I just want a little more.
You got to be a bit
Cardinal
meatier.
O'Donnell, he offered that. Plus, he offered that tenacity, that attitude, the toughness. And then just bring in an American. Like, that's super generic and bland of me to say, but bring in an American to compete for that tackle spot.
Yeah.
You have a really strong interior here if you keep Carter O'Donnell at guard.
So what would you do then? Would you do Beard at center, Coulterwood Manzi at left guard, Carter O'Donnell right guard?
And then my guy who's my next up would be Mark, who can play any three of the interior.
And then would you put whoever, like one Bordner can stay left tackle, Murray to right tackle,
or Murray can be the seventh. Say it's Bordner, and then you have another American who plays right tackle by nature, and then you have Mark and Murray.
Okay,
as your backups. Like, that's a strong O line in my opinion.
Yeah, you do have like a
Murray potentially can play the right side.
Yeah, you do have a real luxury here. Like you do, like I'd probably keep Beardo at center. I just don't. I don't see him as a guard.
No, this point in his career.
Yeah.
And you're paying big bucks to Wood Mancy, man.
Yeah, you are, like huge money.
Guard.
Yeah.
Play guard, buddy.
So I liked, but you are kind of in an enviable position that you do really have three guys who can play center here, which is nice. Yeah. If something happens.
And Mark is a very good depth guy.
Yeah.
Like, that's really good to have that type of depth on the roster and a guy who can do it all.
Absolutely.
Multiple positions.
Absolutely. Okay, let's move over to the let's start with quarterback actually. So how the depth chart breaks out right now. They got Cody as QB1. No surprise there. They got Taylor Powell as his backup, Cole Snyder as QB3, and Zach Zabrowski, scout team. He's the fourth string. The only real question is, would you guys have Taylor or Cole as your backup? But I mean, that's something we're also going to see. Yeah, this isn't one we can really, unless we want to make some real headlines. Like the title of this video is like, Elks 101 doesn't want QB1 to be Cody or something like that.
Be a reach of a headline.
So yeah, I don't think there's much to talk about there. Okay, let's talk about the receivers here. So as the slots, they have Austin Mack, Joe Robustelier, Keon Julian Grant. As the wideouts, they have Zach Mathis and they have OJ Hilaire, with Benjamin Victor being OJ Hilaire's backup, and then Brennan O'Leary Orange being Zach Mathis's backup. How do you guys? I think really what this is, you got 6 names for 5 spots. And like they'll run 6 receiver sets too, I'm sure. But they got 6 names for 5 spots. Don't really have too much of an issue with this. The only one I guess is, do you want to start OJ or Benjamin?
Yeah.
And
and guys with big size too. Those two that you just named, OJ, Benjamin, Zach Mathis, like good size dudes. Keon. It's going to be an exciting receiving core in the sense that got a little mix of everything. Maybe you don't have a small burner, but they have like really good possession guys.
Yeah.
Hey, would you agree?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. I would
Max,
agree.
another possession guy.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree. I'm looking just through the list of names here. Like, let me ask you this actually. Do you remember any games you were in where to make the ratio work, they just like they had to send a Canadian out there who didn't really have it, and even he was a little bit like, oh, I guess I'm going in now.
No, not really.
It's tough because you can generally like fill him in on that line so easily, right?
Yeah,
like,
or you usually would put a Canadian. I guess I've played with a couple guys that would be out there at like field receiver.
yeah.
Yeah.
Throw me the
But
ball,
they're all
coach.
talented. Like there's one guy, Glenn McKay, but he was talented. He was small and like could burn a little bit. He was in Hamilton. But here it was Nate Kuhorn that usually was there.
Yeah.
Shamad Chambers in the slot. Like they were really talented Canadians I played with.
Yeah, all right. Okay. I was just wondering, like, it is. I mean, obviously to be in the league, you have to be really good, period. Like it's not going to be like a 1980s movie starring Corey Feldman where it's like, all right, get out there and make a play. Like,
yes,
obviously,
coach.
Yeah, exactly. Like, obviously, these guys are good, but there is kind of some truth to it. Like you've talked about this, like in your day, put a Canadian out at field corner. So I was just curious if anyone ever came in and did the old, like, me, like, you want me to go and coach, but it's not. I mean, like, we're talking about pro ball here. It's not really like that. Yeah.
No, too much alphas out there.
Yeah.
Even like if you think about the worst, quote unquote, worst Canadian U Sport kid, he was a dog.
Oh, of course.
At that level at U
of
Sport.
course.
He was the alpha of alphas.
Yep.
So you don't really walk around with on eggshells too many guys.
Yeah, because it is funny, like, kind of like the pyramid up of being a pro athlete. Like, you have to be like the best player on your minor football team. Then you got to be like the best player on your high school team. Then you got to be like the best player on your college team. And then exactly. Right. Yeah. Like of those high school players, you got to be one of the ones who gets recruited. So yeah. Okay. I think that was a pretty good job breaking down the depth chart as it stands now. And obviously, like, this isn't the depth chart. No.
We kept it on the rails for that.
Yeah, I started talking about movies a little bit, but other than that, I think we did. We did pretty good.
We have done a lot worse.
Oh my goodness, have we ever? All right, let's talk about this. Curly Gittens Jr., he had something to say about leaving Edmonton. I'll give you guys this quote here. He said, it was very quiet, but it's business and you can't think it's too personal. I didn't hear anything from their side. For me, it was just trusting my agent, Rob Fry, by the way, and the process. Everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. I feel like from the start, Hamilton showed the most interest, so it was about being patient. We explored a little bit with Toronto. Montreal, a little bit of interest. I don't think it was much really there to put out an offer, but the interest was there. A little bit from Calgary, little interest from teams feeling the waters and whatnot. It was Hamilton from the get-go. They had a plan for me, and you go where you're wanted. I felt like Hamilton wanted me the most, and I wanted to be there. I wanted to get back to winning football, and I was like, let's make it happen. They were really interested in me. It made sense for me. So a couple takeaways there. Obviously, the first one that we can touch on, I didn't hear anything from their side. Listen, Curly was supposed to be the wide receiver 1 last year. Wasn't. Obviously, injuries.
Would you say last 2 years even?
Yeah, you could for sure. Didn't play out that way. I still think like he is talented enough that I would have probably taken a flyer on him because you look down that depth chart that we just went over. How many of those guys are you like, yes, at this point right now, he is absolutely 100% going to start over? And you start thinking like, maybe that list isn't very long at all. Maybe maybe there's no names on that list. But I did still think it was interesting, like Edmonton, because Edmonton has kind of Ed has made a real point of having this foundation and bringing back a lot of guys, and quite bluntly, bringing back some guys who underperformed, most notably on that, defensive line. So I just thought it was interesting that he didn't have a great season. It was still 777 yards on 62 catches and 4 touchdowns. Like, that's not terrible.
No, it's nothing.
You know what I mean? Like, I thought there might have been a little something like, hey, like, can we talk a little discount? Like, we're trying to build this thing here. Do you want to come back, be a part of it? So for them to kind of be radio silent, I just thought that was a little surprising.
Yeah, I'm not shocked though. That's kind of Ed's MO, how he operates. If you're not, you'll know if you're coming back or not.
Yeah.
Right. And his radio silence, that's pretty on brand. It's no different than him answering a question in the media talking about linebackers.
Let me ask you this
How
question.
Did that question go?
What did he say? Yeah, he was like, you know how I feel about linebackers. They're replaceable.
Yeah. Ooh-wee.
Do you? Let me ask you this: like those exit interviews, does Ed have his mind made up about whether he wants to bring a guy
Some
back?
guys, not every guy, but for some.
Well, like yeah, okay. So like,
absolutely.
let me like in a guy like for a guy like Curly, who probably underperformed, but still 777 yards, 4 touchdowns, 60 catches. Like it's not like he had 200 yards in 18 games. Does he go in like Curly? Wow me in the exit interview.
No, the thing is, you're also not going to meet with Ed at the exit interview. You only meet with the head coach, maybe your receiver coach, your position coach.
Okay.
Yeah, you oftentimes wouldn't meet with the GM, and if you do in passing, you know, in the hallways and stuff, see Ed or a GM, it's always the same old talk. We loved you. We want you back. We're gonna want you back. That's it. That's exactly the same, like so that they all use.
There's got to be some players where the GM's like, best of luck.
Probably
next team.
Yeah, probably.
Best of luck on one of those other teams.
But again, it's rare where unless the GM is really involved, they usually are like standing back. You're not oftentimes seeing the GM crossing paths with them as a player.
Dude, on trash bag day, do you just go straight to the airport? Like,
depends, man. Yeah, some guys have flights booked that afternoon.
Absolutely.
Man, some guys want to get out of Dodge ASAP. Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Because what day is it? Like, I'm trying to think. Like, it's if you're renting or like you're leasing. Like,
yeah, it depends on like
obviously that would factor
when
in,
it's broken. But at the end of the month, say we're done though. Like the 21st of whatever month, November, you lose a playoff game.
Yeah.
And then your month is already paid for, unless you try and get that prorated.
Yeah.
A couple of days back, but like, that's usually not even worth the hassle dealing with the property management company.
Yeah.
And the hay would be all in the barn, and you're just get out of Dodge, man.
Do you ever
transfer the damage deposit back?
Really? Yeah. Do you ever know any guys who just didn't say a word? Anyone in the locker room on trash bag day out of there as fast as possible?
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah. Not even like a see ya fellas, like it was fun. Like they're just
like guys are just. It's such a big locker room. You don't even notice them guys.
For sure.
You really don't.
Yeah.
Like when there's a room of 60, you're not going to notice.
Yeah, especially like if you're like, you know, like you're probably not going to know the backup kickers.
Exactly. So if you want to go and be unseen, you can. You really
Interesting.
Can. You don't really interject yourself into the team that way.
Okay, what about this one? What about this part of his comments where he said, "I wanted to get back to winning football." Feels like a bit of a shot.
Yeah, it's truth though. What winning has he done here? What winning has this club done over the past 5 years? There is some truth to it, like it or not. The winning is coming, I believe. I'm fully confident that the winning's coming. But up until this point, what have you done for me lately? Which is the business model of pro sports.
For sure.
They haven't won.
There's kind of the other side of the coin too, don't you think? Like where it's like, well, Curly, man, you were supposed to be WR1 and you weren't.
Sure. Yeah. Especially for that price tag.
Yeah.
Two things can be true at once, and that's a very valid point too there.
I got one, and like I don't mean to dovetail it off Curly specifically, but it's just something I was kind of thinking of right now. And you might not have an answer, but who do you think Coach Killam was like the most out on that team?
Yeah. Coming over, anybody from that Chris Jones era?
Yeah,
it's a good question. That's a good question.
Like, the answer is probably realistically Trey, but he's not here anymore.
Yeah. All those guys, and it's so funny how two-faced everybody is because Trey was their guy when they signed him, just right before the season, and not even 6 weeks into the season. But he was their guy going into it.
Yeah, man, and they made sure we knew he was their guy. Like everyone,
it's interesting, man. It's all rubbish.
Yeah,
I think that was showing off to the cameras. I think behind the scenes,
they knew
they may not have been so backing up of Trey at the time.
Well, yeah, that article, it was in the Sun, right? I don't know whose article it was, but I think it was the Sun. The meetings with Brock were like, gotta play him. Is what
good.
It is. Yeah, sure. I wonder, like, Jarius lost a job over that.
Yeah, he did. He really did.
Because he had a good.
Jarius had a good run.
Yeah, he had a good record as interim head coach.
Like he did have a good run.
G-Roy, we probably knew that was never gonna.
He was kind of a Chris Jones crony.
Yeah, Jarius felt like that.
It is tough, but he's QB coach down in Calgary now.
Yep.
It's all right.
No, he's doing okay.
There's that relationship too, because obviously Dickinson and Calgary, they were teammates in BC. Coaches club, man. It's all a big boys club. A big boys club.
So that's why they haven't given me a shot yet.
You ain't one of us.
We'll get once we get Coach Killam in
You
here, he'll be
Cardinal?
like one of the boys. Pardon?
You a Cardinal?
Cardinal. Nope.
Once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal. If he was a Cardinal, that's
he'd-
how he would
he'd-
answer,
yeah,
because there's
exactly.
only one answer. Once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal.
Come on, man.
There's the private club. Rick knows about this.
Now,
Just
watching
from,
that's probably one of my favorite things about this organization.
times of this establishment.
I just got put on blast so bad.
But it's not
So
just this
sick.
team. It's all across every CFL team. It's not just this team. Like it's a CFL brotherhood thing.
Really?
Yeah, the
So every
Cardinal.
team holds
Every
the same,
team, same
holds the
thing.
whole-
Yeah,
the
yeah.
whole rookie thing.
Yeah.
And it's all the same at
It's
Cardinal.
universal. Yeah. It's
Wow.
All right,
universal.
let's.
Where? How? Why?
What is
Just-
this?
And I have no answers to the where, how, why.
Yeah. It's
Predates
just
me.
because, Yeah.
Predates me.
That's my favorite thing. It was like the where, how, why doesn't fucking matter. You're like, oh, this is a thing.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
It's like a drinking game.
Okay.
So to be the Cardinals is a special club. So if you're in
Bohemian
it,
Grove
yeah,
type thing.
it's so they say,
Sounds
are you a
like-
Cardinal? Once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal is the answer if you're in the club.
Man. Well, now I can lie about it, I guess.
And,
So can
if you
everyone
wanna be that
listening.
guy.
No, I could never do that. But I
it's-
would. I
you
would.
have to do a bunch of different hand signals and gestures
Yeah.
in pound beer. So
Okay.
it's like
Yeah, if you mess it up,
Rick, are you a
pound your beer.
you
Are
pound
you
your
a
beer and
Cardinal?
Start again.
Once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal.
Are you a Cardinal, Rick?
I am not, but I've hosted the this party there
Okay.
in 3 or
So,
4
like,
years
you'll
in a
have to,
row.
like, two fingers,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
one way.
Okay.
And if you mess it up, you got a pound of beer.
No way.
And it's very
Then
hard
go
to do.
back
The
to
more beers you pound, the harder it is to get.
Yeah, of course.
So,
And these are
yeah.
guys that normally don't drink that much, right?
Yeah.
It's funny. You see
It's
some
funny, man.
really big boys in there.
Yeah.
You see like your linemen or whatever, and they walk in and you like it's intimidating.
Yeah. And you have
And
to
then
follow
it-
these
if
sequences.
the-
of
if the
hand
Elks-
5
gestures.
minutes later, he stumbles that way.
Yeah.
It's not so
It's
intimidating.
fatal.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I
A
didn't
lot
make,
of guys don't get it. Like,
I
it's
didn't make the
hard-
league,
it's hard
so I
to
wouldn't
get it.
know.
It's hard to get in there.
That's how I'm gonna pitch it to Coach Killam. Be like, hey, Coach Killam, like I'm a Cardinal. You want to get me on the staff? Like, once a Cardinal, always a Cardinal.
You do know I'm a Cardinal, right?
Yeah.
It's cool, man. That's a universal thing, Rick. That was
Interesting.
they did me in Hamilton when I was a rookie.
That is
That was my
great. And
First time.
you have no idea what the origin or
No,
the lineage
but it
is.
goes like years, man.
Interesting. I wonder.
I got drafted in 2010, and it was like
Well established by then.
well established.
I wonder how far it goes back. Like,
Yeah,
I'd
how
be
many
really curious to know.
decades? Yeah, that would be kind of cool.
I wonder. Yeah, like I
'Cause
wonder.
played with or not played with. I know guys in Winnipeg like Walby and stuff from the 90s. Chris Walby, they talk about it.
Yeah, I wonder if it started as a thing like Canadians versus Americans, and then like eventually it became like, we'll open it up to the whole league, like make it a
know.
CFL thing. I would love to
cool.
know. This is like, do you guys ever watch that episode of Family Guy where they like find the origin of the dirty joke, and they end up at like an island, it's like being written by Stephen Hawking and stuff. I want to go on like a trip like that to
That's
find the
funny.
origin of the Cardinal.
Gotcha.
One last thing from CFL.ca. They had an article, one key decision for every West Division team. It's really funny because in this article, they said things like, for the BC Lions, an early Nathan Rourke extension. For the Stamps, extending Clarence Hick. For Saskatchewan, Trevor Harris's return. For Winnipeg, what was Winnipeg's? Retaining the brain trust. So everything was kind of specific. Edmonton, they were just like, be aggressive in free agency. They kept it pretty generic like that. And then they kind of go on in their little paragraph or two here to mention that, yes, they were. And it feels like they're the best spot they've been in ages to return to the postseason. I feel like we've kind of been beating that drum. Like, that's nothing new. But I do think it is nice the league is, like, it kind of seems like everyone's taking notice. Because Edmonton is probably right up there with Toronto. Like, they're the premier franchises in the CFL. Premier organizations, like best histories.
Is that paying you to say?
I mean, I'm objective, if nothing else. Like, I'm real about it. We've won 5 Grey Cups, man, and
Yeah,
we're
fair.
5-19, I think, in Grey
wild.
Cups. Like,
That's
I don't,
wild.
5-19 is pretty tough to do. But it is nice to kind of see the league take notice to, like, yes, Edmonton is in the best spot they've been in for
true.
a while. Because it gives, like, I think it gives us a lot of positivity. Like, it sucks to come in here and break down, week 5 when they're 1
It's
and
hard,
4.
man. It's hard. It's very hard to do.
People tune out.
Nor
like,
do
no
we
one-
want to do that.
No.
But also what aligns with the aggressiveness in free agency, the talent that they've acquired. But we talked about this, and that's the schedule and the season here for the home games. Most favorable home game schedule in 5-10 years? You could say.
Yep.
10's a stretch. I don't.
I'd have to go back
But
and look. yeah.
5 years at least. It's the most favorable in terms of, not the Thursday night games, not the Sunday night games where you can't have people coming in. Lots of Saturday afternoon, Friday nights. So it's creating the right atmosphere, the right vibe
Mhm.
with the timing of the games. It's going to be a good season that way.
Do you think a CFL team could ever go 18-0?
No,
I agree.
too hard.
Because
9 teams.
there's been one team who finished with a perfect season. It was the 48 Stamps at 12-0. Obviously, much different then. In the 18 game era, the 89 Eskimos and the 23 Outros both went 16-2. I would love to see a team go 18-0 because I think it would be incredible. But I just think it's way too hard. The teams all know each other too well. Like
Calgary, I saw Calgary go
15-3, like a
15,
lot. It
yeah,
felt like it
yeah.
felt like every kind of year they were.
was
15-3.
even when they would have 14 wins, I think in 2014, that just felt like a ton of wins.
Yeah, it did.
They were a really good team. Really good team. I forgot about that Toronto team that went 16-2.
Yeah,
Almost seems like a bit of fool's gold,
Yeah, it
gold
does.
with them, though.
absolutely.
It
It
seemed
does.
like
Yeah,
they were
They
that
didn't-
much of a threat.
not at all.
You know what I mean?
Not at all. But yeah, like
Chad Kelly was slinging it that year.
15 wins feels kind of like 70 wins in the NBA. Like 15 wins feels like a lot of
It's a
like
lot.
if a team's 15-3, you're like, wow, that's
Especially because, again, 19 leagues, so you're playing so many home and homes and
Yeah.
stuff. And those are the hard games to win.
yeah.
To beat an opponent 2 times in a row, like the Labor Days and stuff with the rematches.
Mhm.
That's hard to do.
I'd love to see it. Like I just think it would be awesome for because I think that's something that would generate so much fanfare. Like people getting on board with like, can this team go undefeated? Can they really do it? Maybe the Elks this year will be the first.
Cody needs that 5,000 yards, baby.
Yeah. Eddie's put him down for 5K.
Can be done.
Mm.
Stay healthy. It can be done.
All right. Should we get to a little Rick's rant?
Yeah, I think I'm ready for this one. All right, I don't know where you guys stand on this, but I was in Vancouver, however many years ago, and I learned the rule, but it's never worked its way back here, and it annoys the fuck out of me. You've been on an escalator. Walk. Use this. Keep walking. Like you don't have to ride this thing. Let's stay
Yeah,
a
well,
little bit active. I get
I
it.
ride that sucker.
Oh, and then if you do, stick to the right.
That's what I was
Walk
going to
up the
say.
left.
That's what I was
Walk
going to
up the
say.
left.
Right.
It's
Rules
the
of the
people that
road.
stand in the middle.
Yeah.
And just that the right hand's out, maybe even the left hand's
Yeah.
out, and they're riding both. If you're not going to walk up, stick to the
Blockade.
right and let them walk
I'm
up
with
to the
you.
left.
If you stick to the right, because if I'm on an escalator, I'm not walking on that sucker.
Yeah.
I'm riding up.
I don't mind not walking on an escalator. If you're if you're if you're just by yourself on an escalator and you're standing right in the middle, like
This definitely has nothing to do with it. If you have a little kid with you, take up the space, whatever. It's
See,
one
it's
person
rules of
hanging
the
out in the middle.
roadway.
I was actually, it's funny you said that, Rick, because I was going to say, like, if you're one person and you're just standing in the middle, psycho move, like, get to the right side. But even, like, there'll be times where it'll be like a family of 3 who are there, like, one on the right, one on the left, one in the middle. No, you got to get to one side.
Yeah.
You got to get to one side because you got to give people space to pass if
Be
they
at
so
different
choose.
levels and just get to one side.
Here's the other thing. Like, if you are just riding the elevator, like, there are some hardos who will pass you and you're kind of like, whoa, man, like, take it easy. I don't mind riding it, but if you, like, you got to push over.
See,
If you're in the middle,
a stairs guy too. If there's the option, it's the up and the down and the stairs in the middle. I hit the stairs in the middle.
I'll normally take stairs too.
Yeah.
I'll normally
Usually.
be a stairs guy. Yeah.
But I'm making the decision to take the escalator to not do the steps.
Yeah, I agree.
You know,
That's
so
why
I'm not
like I
gonna
don't
do
have
the
a
steps up.
that's why I don't have a problem riding it.
Now, with the rules of the road, this is a good one. I'll be at school drop-offs, and it can be a little chaotic at school, and a lot of families that aren't Canadian of origin.
Mhm.
And you walk on the right side, like anywhere. But there'll be so many times where people are just walking at me.
Yeah.
I'm on the right side.
Oh, yeah.
I don't move.
Yeah,
I make it awkward. Like you're gonna move. You're either gonna go all the way around me to my right, hard to your left, or you're gonna get your butt back on your side of the sidewalk.
No, I agree.
You know what I mean? Like
I
it's
agree.
wild out there, man. Know the rules of the road.
I agree, man. I couldn't agree more. I don't have anything to add.
I'll
I can't
wide
even
for
ramble
older
on this.
people.
I'm not talking older people.
Yeah,
I'm
but if you're talking
you know,
like regulars,
regulars.
I'll hip check old people. They've had 80 years to learn the rules of the road.
Hey, good
That's my
point
other thing,
now.
like-
good point now.
That's not to like I feel like I really alienate a lot of groups on this show because it's just me being a hater on a bunch of things. But I do feel like elderly people sometimes are the most kind of entitled with things like that.
Yeah.
And I'm always like, yeah, listen, like I think a lot, mobility limited, like maybe like you're not firing as quickly as you were when you were younger. But I feel like in a lot of situations, a lot of seniors are really like, it's my way or the highway. And I'm like, well, like there's still some rules and there's still like some decency we could throw in here,
Truth to that.
So
Yeah, there's some truths to it.
Not
we're,
to-
we're not. I'm talking outside of the school. No,
Not to go
Or at
after
the mall,
doctors and the elderly
At the
or
mall.
anything,
Check
but
out the mall though. Even just walk
Yeah.
on your side at the mall and see how many people are walking at you.
Oh, it's
I
the ones
agree.
that are heading the phone too.
Oh
And then they're drifting off into the wrong lane. You're just like,
man, I don't move
seriously.
for them. I don't move.
no,
I don't move at all.
plant
I've-
those 2 feet and take the charge.
because I've done that a time or two. But I'm always like, I'll always catch myself and be like, I'm in the wrong here. Like, my bad, everybody. Like, put the hand up in the middle of the mall, like chest tap. My bad, everybody. Yeah.
I'll move over.
Yeah, my fault. But no, it's a good one. Like the driving one is good. Like, yeah, we're not gonna turn this into like a talking about Edmonton drivers or anything, but there are some bad ones out there.
Oh, I got another one for next week on the driving part.
Really
Don't worry
bad.
about
Okay, there
Really
we go.
that. I had options for it today.
Load it up. All right. Should we get to
write these things
big
down and then
content
on my
guy.
life.
should we get to a little blind rankings?
Yeah, I think we're ready to roll here.
All right.
All right, so someone pointed out the other day, and it fucking annoys me. This is part of that inflation thing. You remember it? It's 3-4 years ago, $5 footlongs.
Yeah, dude. Oh
Now we're
man,
up to like $17, and we're supposed to just
way longer than 3, 4, 5 though, Rick.
dude.
That was like when we were in high school.
Yeah.
okay. You go back to then they were
That
really
was
good.
the OG $5.
But even we had $5
You're
footlongs
right.
not that long, right around COVID time.
It always comes up to about 6.57.
Yeah. But dude, the other thing is like anywhere you go for lunch, it's $20.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
for
$18 no matter where you
Sandwiches
go.
and subs, they're all up there now.
Like
All right,
you're like, I
yes.
got a Diet Coke and a bag of chips. How is this $18?
Yeah,
I
you
thought
gotta
I was
avoid
getting a
that part.
snack.
Yeah.
Yeah,
avoid
it's
the
adding the
add-ons.
meal.
Yeah. Okay, so I was thinking Subway, so I was like, you know what? Let's go with their subs here. All right, so we're starting off with the roast beef.
Get that to number 5. I ain't ordering that ever,
I don't
bro.
think I've ever even ordered that.
I've never got. I don't.
No.
I agree. I actually like roast beef sandwiches. Like if I'm making roast beef sandwich at home,
Yeah,
All-
I love a roast beef sandwich.
Well,
I
we
gotta
both
say, I
laughed
never
there.
had the sub, but
yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, we
Like
both laughed at that.
I don't mind a roast beef sandwich at home. I don't mind like a French dip at a restaurant.
Yeah,
But,
some good OG.
Like
Where-
at
where-
Subway,
I've never had roast. No, that's
no,
fine,
like
man.
that's I've never
fine.
had it at Subway.
Cardboard.
That's number 5.
let's roll into the steak and cheese.
All right.
There we go. We're
You got a
talking.
little bit of that chipotle dressing on there too. That's
Still gonna go.
sauce.
That's 4 for me.
Yeah, Rick, you nailed it. That's exact. So I'll do like steak and cheese, chipotle, green peppers,
Mhm.
make it like a real Philly cheesesteak, onions, no lettuce even on there.
No lettuce,
Oh, no,
huh?
it doesn't-
Yeah,
Blunt
so-
on that
Okay,
one.
okay.
I'd put that one number 3.
Okay, that's 3.
Let's roll into the pizza sub.
I never really got into pizza. I was never a big pizza
Highly
sub guy.
debatable.
Now, is it pizza or meatball? You got meatball on there.
This one's
On your
this one's
list.
just your straight up
That's
pizza.
pizza.
Yeah.
That was number 4 for me. I was never a big
That's
pizza sub guy.
Neither. That's got to be 3.
All right, we roll into the BMT.
Man, these are all subs. I don't mess
Oh,
with. Man.
that's-
What's the BMT?
Bigger, meatier, tastier.
What's on it?
It's all like it's like an Italian sub.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like
That's
a
your
trio.
go-to.
Clearly, I'm
Trio
not
of
up to
cold
date on my
cuts.
sub. Yeah. I mean, I only have 1 and 2 left, so it's
Man,
got to go
it's
2.
gotta go- This list is not a good list for me.
No,
I'm
Yeah.
getting pigeonholed here.
and we're ending it off with the meatball sub though.
Yeah,
I was never a meatball
I like
sub guy.
meatball. There's only 2 subs I get, and it's sweet onion chicken teriyaki or meatball.
Dude,
That's
yeah.
really it. Yeah.
So there are like 4 I kind of rotate through. The steak and cheese is 1.
Yeah.
I'll get the sweet onion chicken teriyaki. That's the go-to. Like
Yeah,
that's the
their
classic.
Go. That's the go.
I do like the turkey breast, like
Okay.
turkey bacon.
Turkey bacon.
Turkey
yeah,
ham is pretty good.
And then
Yeah,
you
yeah,
guys,
yeah.
it'll be interesting to see where you guys come out on this one, but I love it. It's pretty much because what I do is I don't get a foot long. I do 2 6-inches.
Please don't do it.
The
He's
tuna
doing it.
wrap.
I knew he was gonna do it.
The
You're
tuna
you're
wrap.
Diabolical. You're nasty. I love tuna, but man, Subway tuna that's just been sitting. I don't know, man.
Here's the thing: you actually, because I got it down. You got to suss it out. Like when you first get there, you got to take a look at the tuna. If there's too much mayo, you can't do it. It's got to be like it can't be juicy and wet.
Is it
It's
ever
gotta be-
like kind of hard on top? You ever get the where it like gets a little darker, discolored, and it's
no? Because that's another thing.
pinker and lighter underneath?
There,
I'm not.
there,
I'm
yeah.
not. I'm
Rinse it
not
out.
blindly ordering the tuna sub. I'm
You're
I'm
looking.
getting there and I'm sussing it out, making
Yeah,
sure
you're
it's
really
good.
looking.
And then when it's good, I'm getting it.
I know, man. Tuna or meatball or teriyaki, sweet chicken.
Maybe I'll get a meatball sub now. I haven't had one in forever.
They're good, man. I like to load mine up with everything. You know,
Yeah.
spicy peppers, regular peppers, tomatoes.
How you guys
everything,
feel about-
cucumber. My sub's like a salad on a bun, essentially.
Yeah.
Like it's
No, I tried.
chock full of veg.
I'm pretty much always getting spinach. Then I'm asking them to load up that.
Oh, you
spinach,
have to.
yeah.
They're so chintzy.
Dude,
They'll
yeah,
give you like
with the-
4 leaves of spinach every
I want
time.
your shredded lettuce,
Yeah,
man. I'm
every
trying
time.
to make my money here. Give me that spinach, please.
Yeah.
Dude, and spinach is like the one thing you can't even be polite about it. You gotta be like more.
You have to. Yeah.
More.
Yeah. Literally,
Yeah,
it's like
It's like
that.
gold.
No,
It's
no
like
BS.
gold.
Yeah.
No BS. They're
They
crazy with
stretch
it.
out those leaves and
Oh,
lay them
man.
down
No,
one
no
by
more.
one by one.
No more.
Oh,
Yeah,
come
Yeah,
on.
man, you're actually
Sprinkle it
nailed
like it's
that.
the lettuce. Let's go.
You nailed that.
You have to, bro.
I'll also the chopped salad's nice too. Just get a salad bowl
I've never had a salad from Subway.
and then just
Yeah.
get the sweet onion on top. It's nice, man.
Dude,
Yeah,
one.
you just get it in your head. You're having a sub without the loaf of bread.
Yeah. You guys like flatbread?
I'll mess with it.
Had it,
That's
but
what- You're not okay.
If I'm going to Subway, I want to eat. I want to feel it.
You're
I'm getting the
we're getting
BMT.
herb
I'm getting
and
double
cheese?
the meat
herb
too.
and cheese bread.
Whole wheat.
Oh wheat,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Whole
whole
wheat?
wheat guy. Whole
Really?
wheat,
Oh,
yeah,
herb
yeah.
and cheese.
Most people, dude, do they still have Parmesan oregano? They used to have that.
Yeah, they used to. They cut down on their selection.
No, dude, they used to have like a mad
It
bread
was
they
like
could
5
have.
to 7 breads.
Yeah, they had like honey 12 grain. It was
Oh,
good.
yeah,
That one was
I
cold.
remember
Yeah,
that one. Yeah.
that one was good.
Nothing
Yeah.
beats the classic Subway vibes though of like
Yeah, man.
the old school wallpaper,
High school,
The yellow-
man, it was good.
the yellow and black streets, the
Oh,
map.
You get those you get the little cards with the stickers
Yeah.
on it. Every 8th one's free or something like that.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Ooh.
My buddy he janked a bunch of those like a roll of stickers, and we just smoke and go around.
Yeah,
be
you're
high
eating good.
and just go around and get footlongs. One night ate 3.5 feet of sub.
No way.
Yeah. Yeah,
I could crush
Crazy.
3.5 feet of sub. We just
That's
drive around to
crazy.
different subways.
All the same sub?
just get blazed and just different ones.
Different
of
ones,
course,
okay.
yeah, 6 inch of everything,
Okay.
right? Just a variety. And yeah, just roll around, man. Just that's how you get up to 350 pounds.
Man, I'm hungry. I gotta go rip Subway after this. All right. Anything we want to add? Anything we want to finish off with?
I think it's good.
Okay. All right. I guess on that note, we will be back Friday. Trying to get Tyrell Ford in studio. I think that'll be a lot of fun. Look forward to that. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Nope, that's not true at all. We'll talk to you Friday.
Friday.
We'll talk to you Friday. Love you guys.